Hi guys, today I wanted to walk you through how to replace the standard drain in most bathrooms. You know, with the stopper that goes up and down. They don't have a super long lifespan, so you kind of have to buy and replace new ones. It's a good skill to learn how to do. So let me walk you through the process here. And it really only takes about 20 minutes. Might want to throw on some gloves because it gets kind of grimy. But I'm all set up here, so let me go ahead and walk you through the whole process so you can, cross one more thing off your list. All right, so let me show you the setup here. It's one of these standard drains, as I mentioned, with the stopper. And again, this is not, it wasn't working because this became corroded, specifically the metal piece on the end. You can see how sharp and that's supposed to be about another inch long, and it now looks like a small weapon because of the hard water here in Arizona, kind of destroyed this. So now it's time to do a replacement. So a few things you'll need. Recommended to get a good light, or at least a flashlight, and I'll throw that on in a second. You're gonna want some silicone or some plumber's putty, which is gonna go around here when you're done. And of course, some cold brew coffee is always helpful. And then here is the new drain and stopper. So, and those cost about 15 bucks at Home Depot. This is like the cheapest one you can get. They basically all do the same job. So now we can get started. All right, so let's walk through the setup down here. You're gonna have to unscrew this piece, and that's what goes up into the drain. And I've already taken it off here. And you're gonna want to clean up in this area because that's where all the grime and the dirt sits over the years. So let me throw in this light as well. Again, $20 light from Home Depot. Super helpful for projects like this. So when I unbox this, this is what comes out. And you're not going to use, this is an extra stopper for the back of the faucet, and I generally don't use that because of the faucets already come with them. But you're going to want to open this up. And as you can see it in the back here, I already have one of these, which is basically the pulley system for the back of the faucet. So I can just go ahead and keep using that one since it's not broken. And then, as I mentioned, this is the main piece. See how much longer that is. Where's compared with the old one here. So take a look at that. That's significant. So that's what opens the drain up and down. And again, it just got corroded over time. I don't know how old this faucet is. I've lived here for just over a year, but so those are the new pieces that we need to put in. And then a brand new shiny drain, and it comes with a blue wrapper out of plastic on top. So you're gonna unscrew this. Then here's the new piece. And then we're just gonna fit it right up under here. And you wanna make sure that this comes down quite a bit. You wanna make sure that this comes down quite a bit because that is where you're gonna screw in from the top. So you wanna have some extra room. You see it gives you about 3 inches to work with here, depending on the thickness of the drain. This is the rubber stopper, and then you're just gonna push that down as well because that's what's gonna fit up and create that seal along the bottom of the sink. And you wanna make sure that it is below this entrance here. This is generally where the overflow from the water comes. If you have an overflow design on your sink, most of them do. See, here's the overflow right into the drain. So that would allow you to connect and allow the water to flow. So again, here's what we're using out of the box. We're just gonna use this new one, and it comes with the basically the catch that you put on the pulley system on the back of the underneath the faucet. Here's our new drain stop, and this is the old one, which I'm going to throw out. And so you're gonna put this in here first, and then make sure that you get the right fit. And then we're gonna go back around it with again, silicone or plumber's putty, so you get that tight seal. This is where you need two hands, because you're gonna be holding that up from the top and then screwing it up from the bottom part of the drain. Make sure you take this safety catch off. That's gonna wrap around this piece in the back here. And then you'll notice in this piece, you have a couple seals as well. And that's gonna go around the ball joint that comes with this piece. So let's go ahead and start screwing this together. Make sure it's clear of debris. You want this, to be perfectly clean so you can get a nice tight seal. And this should screw in pretty nicely. And again, just make sure that you have that tight fit, and then you can go back in afterwards and seal it up. Now from the front here, this is how it's going to look. See down in here and how this moves? That is what controls the stopper, and you want to make sure that the stopper here is inside that, so you can line it up and make sure that it's moving properly. Because if you install everything without this piece in, you'll have to redo everything, because that needs to be in together as you install it. And you can check to see if it's lined up. See how I got it in there, and you'll be able to see it move up and down like that. So now that I know it's lined up, and make sure the seal, the plastic O-ring that comes with it is still in there. And then you can push that right in and then start to tighten that up. And then you can see that movement right there. And that's all we're doing. It's very simple engineering here. I'm gonna make sure that is, this piece is tight and ready to go. And not too tight as I just did, because you want to still be able to move it with relative ease, but you still want to seal, because water does pass right through this. Now I'm going to go ahead and start doing the silicone. Make sure everything is really clean again. You're just going to go around in a circle, trace the drain. And after you do this, you want the silicone to be able to set, so you don't run the water for a little bit here. You want to keep screwing it in until this becomes flush at the top. Then you're going to put this in position, facing the back here, and then use this to screw it into place the rest of the way. You're gonna throw the safety catch over. Okay, now that we've got it all put together, you want to do one final round of tightening. And then you can see this plunger moving up and down. So that's working underneath the sink. You want to check to see if it's working on the top as well. So there we go, working perfectly, creating that seal. Got enough room for water to pass. And now we just need to put the rest of the plumbing back together and we'll be in good shape. So now we're gonna throw all the plumbing back together. May need to loosen some things up. There we go. All right, now we have everything ready to go. The silicone is dry and now we can go ahead and test the water to make sure that everything is tight and working. So let's give it a try. Looks good. No leaks. Holding water properly. Hopefully this video helped you out. If you can give me a like, I would really appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great day.